The 2025 Golden Globe nominations have been announced, and in this video, I'm going to give you the nominations and my real-time reactions because I have not seen the list, don't know what's going on, what's happening, who's nominated, who's not nominated. So let's get into the nominations for both film and television. Best Motion Picture Drama: The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nickel Boys, and September 5. Okay, that's really interesting. Not a lot of interesting films that I know of. Nickel Boys is getting rave reviews. I've never seen it. Good to see Dune in there along with Conclave. Next up, we have Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy. This category has been weird because ever since they put The Martian in here back a few years ago, I mean, it's just been chaotic. So I'm curious to see what's going to win in this category. The nominees are Anora, Challengers, Emilia Perez, A Real Pain, The Substance, and Wicked. Well, of course, we know Wicked is going to win that. Surprised The Substance is in here when it's not a musical nor a comedy. But all right, there you go. Best Motion Picture Animated: Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Moana 2, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeful Most Foul, and The Wild Robot. Flow has been cleaning up so far in the award season. I wouldn't be surprised if that wins, but I feel like Inside Out 2 would be the surefire winner here. Cinematic and Box Office Achievement: Alien Romulus, Beetlejuice, Deadpool and Wolverine, Gladiator 2, Inside Out 2, Twisters, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. Of course, the biggest movie of the year is Inside Out 2, so we know it's going to go to that. If not, I will be very surprised. Best Motion Picture Non-English Language: All We Imagine as Light, Emilia Perez, The Girl with the Needle, I'm Still Here, The Seed of the Sacred Fig, and Vermilio. Of course, as I said in so far all of my award season videos, we have All We Imagine as Light sweeping it, so I'm pretty sure that's going to win it. Here we are in the acting categories. Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Motion Picture Drama: Pamela Anderson, The Last Showgirl. Oh, wow. Okay. Angelina Jolie for Maria. Nicole Kidman for Baby Girl. Tilda Swinton for The Room Next Door. Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. And Kate Winslet for Lee. This looks like it's going to be an easy Angelina Jolie win, while very surprised to see Pamela Anderson nominated, which is really, really good to see. Best Performance by a Male Actor in a Motion Picture Drama: Adrien Brody, The Brutalist. Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, the story in the movie about Bob Dylan. Daniel Craig for Queer. Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing. Ralph Fiennes for Conclave. And Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. No Paul Mescal for Gladiator 2? Okay, so, alright. Okay, whatever. Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy: Amy Adams, Night Bitch. Cynthia Erivo, Wicked. Carla Sofia Gascon for Emilia Perez, Mikey Madison for Anora, Demi Moore for The Substance, and Zendaya for Challengers. What a category and list of actresses. Wow. I feel like Mikey Madison for Anora was going to win, but it's going to be a Cynthia Erivo. Best Performance by a Male Actor in a Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy: Jesse Eisenberg for A Real Pain, Hugh Grant for Heretic. That movie's neither a musical nor a comedy. What? Gabriel LaBelle for Saturday Night, Jesse Plemons for Kinds of Kindness, Glenn Powell for Hitman, and Sebastian Stan for A Different Man. Sebastian Stan's nominated twice. Okay, wow. But, what? Interesting. Very interesting way they've done this. And Hugh Grant, seeing Heretic is a great movie. If you have never seen it, check it out. But for a musical or comedy? Come on, Golden Globes, what are you doing? You're no longer the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Like, get it together. Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role in Any Motion Picture. Oh, so now we're just putting any motion picture. Okay, interesting. Selena Gomez for Emilia Perez, Ariana Grande for Wicked, Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, Margaret Qualley for The Substance, Isabella Rossellini for Conclave, and Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez. Another crazy category with outstanding performances. My pick here is going to be Selena Gomez for Emilia Perez. Best Performance by a Male Actor in a Supporting Role in Any Motion Picture. Notice how they didn't do drama or musical or comedy. Yura Borisov for Nora, Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain, Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice, and Denzel Washington for Gladiator 2. You know my pick is going to be Denzel for Gladiator 2. Very surprised to see Pedro Pascal not in this for Gladiator 2. And Stanley Tucci for Conclave. Like, what? Okay. Best Director, Motion Picture. Jacques Audiard for Amelia Perez, Sean Baker for Honora, Edward Berger for Conclave, Barry Corbett for The Brutalist, Coralie Fargeet for The Substance, and Payal Kapadia for All We Imagine as Light. Okay, no Ridley Scott for Gladiator 2 and no Denis Villeneuve for Dune Part 2. This is... Okay, let's move on. Best Screenplay Motion Picture. Jacques Audiard for Amelia Perez, Sean Baker for Honora, Brady Corbett and Mona Fatsfold for The Brutalist, Jesse Eisenberg for A Real Pain, Coralie Fargeet for The Substance, and Peter Straughan for Conclave. So basically almost the exact same as Best Picture, just different aspects. Interesting category, and wow, that's really, really interesting. So let's get into Best Original Score, Motion Picture. Volker Bertelmann for Conclave, Daniel Blumberg for The Brutalist, Chris Bowers for The Wild Robot, Clement Ducal and Camille for Amelia Perez, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross for Challengers, and Hans Zimmer for Dune Part 2. I feel like Hans Zimmer is going to get nominated for this because he was disqualified from the Academy Awards because evidently they said that Dune Part 2 is the same as the first one with the score. But that's here nor there. Or Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. But we'll see what happens. Best Original Song Motion Picture. I'm pretty sure we know that it's either going to be something wicked, but we'll see. Beautiful That Way for The Last Showgirl. Repress for Challengers. El Mal for Amelia Perez, Forbidden Road, A Better Man, Kiss the Sky, The Wild Robot, and Mi Camino for Amelia Perez. Okay, so no Wicked. Or any other thing that's going on. So that was the list and nominations for the film categories. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about that. That's absolutely mind-blowingly insane. What surprises and snubs do you see in there? Now let's get into the television nominations. Best Television Series Drama, The Day of the Jackal, The Diplomat, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Shogun, Slow Horses, and Squid Game. Wow, okay, this is... Shogun's going to win and sweep every television category. I'm just going to say that right now. So whoever's nominated for Shogun will win in their respective category. Best Television Series, Musical or Comedy. Abbott Elementary, The Bear, The Gentleman, Hacks, Nobody Wants This, and Only Murders in the Building. Best Television Limited Series, Anthology Series, or Motion Picture Made for Television. Wow, that's a mouthful. Baby Reindeer, Disclaimer, Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story, The Penguin, Ripley, and True Detective Night Country. Best performance by a female actor in a television series, Drama. Kathy Bates for Matlock, Emma Darcy for House of the Dragon, Maya Erskine for Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Keira Knightley for Black Doves, Kerry Russell for The Diplomat, and Anna Sawai for Shogun. Best performance by a male actor in a television series, Drama. Donald Glover, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Jake Gyllenhaal for Presumed Innocent, Gary Oldman for Slow Horses, Eddie Redmayne for The Day of the Jackal, Hiroyuki Sanada for Shogun, and Billy Bob Thornton for The Landman. That's a crazy list of amazing actors. Wow. Best performance by a female actor in a television series, musical, or comedy. Kristen Bell, Nobody Wants This. Quinta Brunson for Abbott Elementary. Ayo Edebiri for The Bear. Selena Gomez, Only Murders in the Building. Kathryn Hahn, Agatha All Along. And Jean Smart for Hacks. Best performance by a male actor in a television series, musical, or comedy. Adam Brody, Nobody Wants This. Ted Danson for A Man on the Inside. Steve Martin, Only Murders in the Building. Jason Segel for Shrinking. Martin Short for Only Murders in the Building. And Jeremy Allen White for The Bear. Best performance by a female actor in a limited series, anthology series, or a motion picture made for television. Cate Blanchett for Disclaimer. Jodie Foster for True Detective Night Country. Kristen Milioti for The Penguin, Sofia Vergara for Griselda, Naomi Watts, Feud Capote vs. the Swans, and Kate Winslet for The Regime. Best performance by a male actor in a limited series, anthology series, or motion picture made for television. Colin Farrell, The Penguin, Richard Gadd, Baby Reindeer, Kevin Kline for Disclaimer, Cooper Koch for Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story, Ewan McGregor for A Gentleman in Moscow, and Andrew Scott for Ripley. Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role on Television. Liza Colon-Zayas for The Bear, Hannah Eibender for Hacks, Dakota Fanning for Ripley, Jessica Gunning for Baby Reindeer, Allison Janney, The Diplomat, and Kaylee Reese for True Detective, Night Country. Best Performance by a Male Actor in a Supporting Role on Television. Tadanobu Asano for Shogun, Javier Bardem for Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story, Harrison Ford for Shrinking, Jack Lowden for Slow Horses, Diego Luna for La Machina, and Eben Moss-Bachrach for The Bear. Best Performance in a Stand-Up Comedy on Television. Jamie Foxx, Nikki Glaser, Seth Meyers, Adam Sandler, Ali Wong, and Rami Youssef. So there you have it, the list of nominations for the film and TV categories for the 82nd Annual Golden Globe Awards, which will take place January 5th, 2025, and hosted by Nikki Glaser. The most nominations for a film goes to Emilia Perez, followed by The Brutalist with 7 and Conclave with 6. The Cecil B. DeMille Award will go to Viola Davis, and the Carol Burnett Award is going to Ted Danson. Now for the television nominations, The Bear leads with 5, and Only Murders in the Building and Shogun lead with 4. Wow, what a crazy 82nd Golden Globe Award nominations. Did not expect some of these. Very interesting because, like, what can happen now? Will some of these best films be nominated for Oscars? A lot of snubs, especially for director, actress, and actor, especially screenplay, but who knows? And it's going to be different because I know some people, mostly majority of film and television lovers, have not heard of these films or TV shows. But now I guess that with Emilia Perez being nominated for 10 Golden Globes, we're going to start watching it. I'll probably check it out because I've never heard of it. I've heard rave reviews about it, but I'm really curious to see what it's about. And is there a surefire winner and front runners for these categories? Absolutely not, because it's one of those underdog stories this year for award season. This person could win it, the next person could not win it, who won the award previously. So we're going to see what happens, and it's going to be insane. Wow. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the nominations for the 82nd Golden Globe Awards. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Were some surprises, the snubs? Who do you think should have been nominated? Who shouldn't have been? Do you think that 2 actors or actresses should be nominated in different things, or should it be just one? Who do you think will take the awards of the big night? And do you think that there's a front runner for a award season right now? Or if not, who do you think will be? And what is the biggest surprise you see for the 82nd Golden Globe Awards? And will you be watching? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next award season video.